Hi everyone, so I'm here today with a video that I feel is long overdue, but there is a reason why I've waited so long to film it, and that is my full review of the brand new La-Di-Da journal and embellishment range. About 6 weeks ago, some of the lovely ladies at Trimcraft, I believe it was Kat and Claire maybe, they sent me the entire new range from the La-Di-Da scrapbook journal collection. And I absolutely loved the range to begin with. I had actually bought every single journal and every single embellishment from their first release with my own money. I absolutely loved the items. So I, as always, want you guys to know that even though these particular items were sent to me for free, my review and my opinion are completely honest, and if there is anything that I think could be improved, I'm still going to tell you. The first thing I'm going to talk about are the new journals. They are designed almost exactly the same as the 3 previous journals that were released. This one is the boho journal, and obviously it's red themed, and it has a beautiful printed pattern on the front. One thing which is really daft that I absolutely love about these 2 new journals is the fact that these little dots, I don't even know if you can see them, they help keep the ring binding in place on the inside. With the 2 latest journals, these little fastenings have been put on the outside of the cloth binding, and I absolutely love that because on the first 3 journals, the fasteners things were underneath the cloth binding, and it made like weird little bumps appear and the cloth kind of went a funny colour. So the fact that they're on the outside now is absolutely perfect for me. I know that's daft, but genuinely that was one of the things I was excited about. So this is the boho journal, and then they also sent me the indie journal, which is the purple themed book, and it has a beautiful print on the front of birds, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. So those are the 2 journals, and honestly these books are just beautiful. People who want to start scrapbooking but don't want to use 12 by 12 albums, I would recommend these 100% because the pages are so beautiful. You don't have to buy pattern paper at all. The pages are so gorgeous. In a couple of my books I've actually left pages blank because they're just so nice by themselves. Another thing that's absolutely perfect about these is the size. You can pop these in a little bag, cover, something like that, and take this away with you on a trip. If you are the sort of person who likes to scrapbook as you go along whilst you're on a trip, I know a lot of people are like that, these are perfect to take with you. Imagine trying to lug a 12 by 12 scrapbook album with you on holiday versus this. I would probably choose this every time. This is the indie journal, like I said, so some of the pages are a bit hipster. They've got like cats with glasses on and things like that, but it still somehow manages to be so versatile that I'm scrapbooking my bucket list in it, which has nothing to do with cats, I can assure you. The pages are absolutely stunning. I will show you one page. This page here, this one, it's got nothing to do with anything on my bucket list, but I just couldn't bear to cover it up or get rid of it. I just left it in there because it's so beautiful, and there's quite a few like that as well. And they just have such lovely sentiments on them. I mean, this one was perfect. It was about making a wish in the Trevi fountain, and at the top of the page it says, when was the last time you did something for the first time? And underneath I have a photo of me making a wish in the Trevi fountain for the first time. So I don't know, they just, I think they're beautiful. And this one in particular is very, very good for scrapbooking your bucket list because, I mean, this page here says follow your dreams, they'll lead you to happiness. Obviously a bucket list is a list of dreams that you have that you want to complete. I mean, this is one that has a cat with glasses, and I've just left it in there because why not? It says let's get down to business, and there's a cat with glasses. Has nothing to do with my bucket list, but the pages are so beautiful that you just can't bear to cover them. So that's my little ramble about like my love affair with the pages in general, but when I actually review the albums fully and think about their functionality, not only are they versatile and they're beautiful, but they're also pretty sturdy. They're a nice sort of like sturdy album. I don't worry about scuffing them up too much. The corners sometimes get a little bit scuffed because they're made of this, I'm not sure what it is, it's like cardboard almost on the outside, but they're absolutely stunning, and if you take care of them you won't have any problems with these at all. I've got all 5 of mine up on one of my bookshelves and they look amazing. I definitely recommend, if you're going to buy one, just buy them all like I did, because they look so nice as a group of 5, and I'm so hoping that they bring out more soon, because I would really like a green one. I'm not sure why, but I feel like green, like a nice bright green, would look perfect with the rest of the 5 that I have. So we'll go on to the embellishments now. I can't actually remember how many washi tapes they sent me, but the ones I grabbed out of my pot that I know were definitely sent by them are these ones. I think there are photos of them on my blog, and I've featured them in quite a few of my scrapbooking videos as well. In my Croatia travel album scrapbook that I uploaded, I think it was like a week ago, I used these washi tapes pretty much exclusively, particularly this one, which is from the Indie journal, and it's the larger patchwork sort of washi tape. I absolutely love this. I think it's stunning, and I've nearly used all of it, so I'm so sad. I'm going to have to go and buy some more. And then these red and gold ones from the boho journal collection, I think that these will be perfect for Christmas, so I've tried to save as much of it as I can so that I can use them around Christmas time, but I've still used most of them. Lovely quality. They're quite a thin washi tape, so you do have to be a little bit careful when you're pulling them off the roll so that you don't tear them. But they're a really nice quality. They stick really nicely, but you can still move it around if you want to. And the patterns on these are just gorgeous. Next we have the pens, and the lovely ladies kindly sent me the glitter journaling pens and the metallic journaling pens, but my metallic ones are in a drawer over there somewhere. So I'm just showing you the glitter ones today. I have used these everywhere. I've been using them in my planner, in my journal, in my scrapbooking. I absolutely love them. They write so nicely and they don't really smudge either, which is perfect if you're a left-hander. The only thing that I must admit I am disappointed with is the fact that they just don't last very long. I don't know whether I've got like a dud batch or something, but I used this black journaling pen on 3 pages, I think, in my bucket list album. And I did write, you know, a nice long paragraph on each page, but this pen has completely run out, which is really disappointing because I absolutely loved it. And it's sort of like when I try and use it now, it gives me a tiny bit of ink and that's it. And then when I actually looked, it's completely empty. So I was kind of disappointed that they don't last very long, which means that I have been trying to conserve these ones a bit more rather than using them all the time like I was before. So that's a teeny bit disappointing, but I think this range is so generously priced that if you did buy these and they ran out within a few weeks or a few months, I really don't think it would be the end of the world because it is such a nicely priced range. However, obviously, if you're buying these with the expectation of being able to use them all the time, you're not going to be able to. Next, we have the sticky notes, and I've put these in the video because I'm 99% sure that they did send these to me in the package, but I also may have bought them for myself. Either way, these are great as well. As you guys know, I've been using my planner a lot, and sticky notes are probably my new favourite thing, so these are brilliant. They're also really great for using in my scrapbooking if I want to like label a photo and make it look nice rather than boring. So I've been using these and putting little letter stickers along the arrow or along the banner, and they're just really cute. Then, other than the journals, of course, we have probably my favourite items, and that is the alphabet stickers. These are so cute. In each booklet you get 2 designs. So in this booklet, which is the boho one, you have this design and then this smaller design. And then in the, oh, this says boho as well, but I think this is probably meant to be the indie one. I have a feeling that these might have been prototypes because this is the boho colours and this is the indie colours. I don't know, but I think this is meant to be the indie ones. You get this pattern, which is obviously greys and lilacs and blues, and then you get this pattern, which is really cute. I don't know why I'm calling them pattern, it's design really, isn't it? You get these little ones. I love them so much. I've used these everywhere. I've even used them in my planner, I've used them in all of my travel journals, I've used them in my bucket list scrapbook, I've used them in my Project Life scrapbooking. They're absolutely amazing, and for the price, again, I think they're like $1.99 or $2.99. You get so many letter stickers. I don't know whether it says how many exactly, but you get 5 sheets and it's just amazing. These are perfect because you can create like multicoloured sort of titles, which I love, because there's 4 or 5 different colours. 4. It's 4 different colours. And then these ones, there's 2 different colours, so you can do like a 2-tone sort of thing. And I love that they also have asterisks, they have banners and brackets, they have hashtags. They're just so cute. So I have been using these all the time. Again, the stick on them isn't massively great. I do have to glue them down when I use them, or if you are someone who likes to sew during your scrapbooking, you could sew along them to keep them down, which is something I would really like to learn how to do eventually. But they're so sweet, and taking 2 seconds to glue them down really isn't that difficult. It's something that most scrapbookers do anyway, so I love these, and I'll definitely be repurchasing them when they run out because I specifically love this pack, and this skinny font is probably one of my favourite letter stickers. Then we have another favourite, which is the frames. These photo booth ones I have wanted to use since the minute I opened the package. I have wanted them. Oh, I just don't have any photos that fit in here, and I print my photos online and I order them, and every single time I forget to print off small enough photos. I will remember next time I order photos to make some of them teeny tiny so that I can use these, because they are so cute, and having a photo booth scrapbooking page is something I've wanted to do for ages, and having a ready-made photo booth frame is just an absolutely brilliant idea. So definitely hats off to Trimcraft and Grant Studios for coming up with that, because it's an excellent idea. With the vintage frames, I used 2. I used both of the white ones. These are exactly the same, but they are in black, and instead of saying love times 100, they say today on the top. They're really, really cute, and these frames are so easy to use. They're so sturdy, you don't have to worry about breaking them at all. They're absolutely brilliant. And all you do is peel off the sticky backing, stick it down onto your photo, and then cut around. So what I do is, if I have a photo of me and my boyfriend or myself and a friend, I'll stick it around myself and the other person and then just cut around so you have the bit framed that you want, and then I go ahead and stick the whole thing down onto my scrapbook layout. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to using the coloured ones yet, because you're supposed to get 4 in a packet, and I really wanted to use the pink and the blue one in my bucket list scrapbook, but when I opened the packet I'd actually only been given the red and the orange ones, and I don't normally use red and orange that often, so I haven't got around to using them yet. But if I'd had the pink and the blue ones, I definitely would have used them. These ones are so sweet though. They have a little calendar and then the days of the month, so you can circle the date that the photo was taken. Again, it's such a good idea, it's so creative, and I'm sure these ones are just as easy to use and just as high standard as the other ones are. So those are all the items that I wanted to talk to you about today. Again, I am sorry that it took me so long to get around to filming this review. I really hope that Trimcraft didn't think I wasn't gonna do it. The reason that I take so long to review things is because I like to feel like I really have gotten a good feel for the product, and I want to feel like I really have used them. And especially with the journals, I wanted to have used the journals before I filmed this review, and you guys have already seen my Croatia travel journal, so you'll know that I have filled this journal to the brim now. I've used it to death. I absolutely love it. And the same with my bucket list one as well. I've done quite a few pages in here now. I feel exactly the same about this one. I think it's stunning, and I honestly feel like the journals are just getting better and better. I absolutely loved the first 3, and then when I opened these ones, it was like they were in a whole new league. The pages are just stunning. If you get a chance to, I really recommend you picking up one of these journals, or at least having a look at them, because they are just stunning. So people ask me a lot what sort of products I recommend if you're just starting out, and honestly, get yourself one of these journals and the embellishments and you will be well away. And my mum and I actually went to Hobbycraft a few days ago because a friend of ours was turning 18 and she wanted to start scrapbooking. She was going on holiday to Rome actually, and she wants to scrapbook the trip, and so we bought her the pink journal and pretty much all of the embellishments to get her started, and she was really happy with it, I think. So honestly, get yourself to Hobbycraft or The Range and get yourself some of these, especially this tape. Get yourself this tape because it's probably the prettiest washi tape I've ever come across in my life. So yeah, that was a massive ramble. I'm sorry if you didn't actually gain anything from that, but I think the most important thing to gain from it is this range is excellent, it's beautiful, it's high quality, it's a reasonable price. You can get it at The Range and Hobbycraft. Hobbycraft tend to stock more of it than The Range does. And it's honestly worth giving it a go. Go down to your local craft shop and see if they stock it and have a look, because it's honestly a brilliant range. I love it, and I will be replacing all of these things when they run out because I love them that much. If you'd like to see more of what I've done with all of my la-di-da supplies, I will try and remember to leave a little playlist in the below bar of the unboxing, my Rome travel album, my Croatia travel album. I've also done blog posts on all of these products in the past. Yeah, go and have a look, find out more, research, and you'll fall in love with it as much as I do. I will see you next time. Bye!